What's up, everybody? What's up, Valhalla? Sports Talk is on the air. Early. Dodgers versus Pirates in MLB baseball action. We're going to do a quick simulated game that I played yesterday with Glasnow as the pitcher for the Dodgers. He will be on the bump today. But I'll show the simulated game, and then right after that, I'll get into my pregame for the actual game itself, and we will then do the live stream for the actual game. We're just trying to pick up some new viewers, some new eyeballs to the channel, and see if we can make it happen, Captain. You know what I mean? Make it happen, Captain. All right, so I want this thing to not restart playback. Lowe's. Let's get her fired up. Why is it not working? So we're going through the same thing as yesterday. What's up, Dab Dave? Going through the same thing as yesterday where this bad boy won't start. Maybe I'm just not pushing it hard enough. You got to push it harder, son. Yeah, so okay, here we go. So I'm going to let this run. And I'll be back in, I guess, about 45 minutes for the actual game.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Outside, that's a ball. He's out.
Again, Chad, just a simulated game. Then I'll do the pregame for Dodgers Pirates, and then we'll do the actual live game stream with the 3D and the radio broadcast.
Ah! 1-1.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
That's a ball. Aye! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner, yes, yes!
That's out. Hey! Thank you. Hey! Nope, that's a ball. Ball 2. Hey! 2-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh and 1. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Three!
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Aye! All ones the count. You're out!
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ah! 0 and 1. Ball, that's out. Foul ball. Hey! All ones the count. Hey! No ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Aye! 1 and 1. Aye! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 to count. Aye! Ball! That pitch is out. Out. Yeah.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the catcher, Will Smith.
That ball foul. Out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Out. Ball. Ah. 1-1. Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3. Nope. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 1, no strikes. That's ball 2. 3-2. 3.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Andy Pahex.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! 0-2 is the count. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Aye! 0-1's the count. Ah! 0-2. Ball 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey! 0-1. He's safe.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Hey, 2. No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's in. We got full count. No, he's in there.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ball, that's out. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. One 0. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Aye! 1-1. Nope. That's ball 3. Ah! I got 3 and 2. Got him. Counts 1-0. Ah! Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2-2 the count. Hey!
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Leading off for Los Angeles, the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Hey! 0-1's the count. He's out.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Aye! 0-1. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aye!
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Aye! 0-1's the count. Aye! 0-2's the count. Aye!
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
0-1.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Aye! Nope, that's inside. Ah! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3!
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy. The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Out. He's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ah! 0-1's the count. Ball, that's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Leading off for the Pirates, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ah! 0-1. Hey! No ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey! Hey! 2! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3!
The first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
That's a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike. Full count. Foul ball. Out.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Aye! 0-1. He's out. Hey! 0-1's the count.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
Hey! 2. No ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
That's a ball. Aye! 1-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Aye.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ah. 0-1. Hey. Nope. Ball 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. Ball 4.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Now pitching, Anthony Vanda.
Oh, 1's the count. 0-2. 3.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 43, Ryan Barucki. Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith. The left fielder, number 23. Now coming in to pinch hit, Eric Davis.
Hey! 0-2 is the count. Out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt. Now coming in to pinch hit, Delton Rushing. The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pahex. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Colin Holderman.
Ah! 0-1. Ball, that's outside.
Now at third base, number 21, Dalton Rushing. Leading off for the Pirates, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Aye. Off the plate, ball 1. Aye. One 0.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Runner, runner, runner!
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey. No balls, 2 strikes. Aye.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Hey. 0-1. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith. Leading off for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Ball, that's just out. That's outside. That's ball 3. That's outside. Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now pitching, Kirby Yates. Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Aye.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Aye. All ones the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What do you got?
All right, chat. So the Dodgers win the simulated game yesterday over on Twitch, 5-2. 5-2. And I'll get into the pregame show for Dodgers Pirates today here in just a moment. We'll let this video play out. I'll turn her off, and then we'll get that radio broadcast up for you. We're sitting here at about 40 minutes to first pitch. All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers versus Pirates. Game 3 of the 3-game set from Blue Heaven on Earth, Dodger Stadium. Tyler Glasnow on the bump for the Dodgers. Falter on the bump for the Pirates. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. First pitch in this game is 4:10 Eastern. 4:10 Eastern. It's currently 3:30 Eastern. All right, so about 30, 40 minutes to first pitch. And we'll take a look at the starting lineups as well as the current betting odds, as well as all that good stuff. All that goody-goody. Let's see if we've got a telecast and all that happy stuff yet available. We'll turn on betting as well. All right, betting is open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V, to bet the winner of the game. Bet between 10 and 100,000, and you too could be point rich at the end of the day. No cash value. No cash value. Let's see if we got some audio. Oh, no feeds available. What means this? What means this? Oh, there we go. Dodger radio telecast, y'all. The radio.
In Petros and money.
Who is going to compete with that?
You keep this going with your passion.
This city is different.
Nobody does LA sports.
It's Los Angeles.
Like AM 570 LA Sports.
As we were saying,
This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck continues on this
There are
Sunday
the
as we are
starting
leading you up to
lineups
first
today.
pitch from the Ravine Dodgers and the Pirates. Final game of this 3-game series. Tyler Glasnow and Bailey Falter, the pitching matchup. First pitch at 110.
hot dogs here. Not a ball game without a hot dog. Who wants a hot dog?
It's time for the Hoffy Magical Moment.
It's magical.
Presented by Hoffy Hot Dogs.
We go back to October 9th, 1974. The National League Championship Series, Game 4 at Dodger Stadium between the Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Don Sutton and Jerry Royce, the former Dodger, going at it. And they would go at it in Game 4, but Don Sutton was better, and he was really good, allowing just 1 run on a Willie Stargell home run in the 7th inning, scattered 3 hits, struck out 7 over 8 innings of work before turning it over to Mike Marshall in the 9th.
So above all, our heartiest congratulations to every one of the 25 players. It has been a long year, and at no time did they quit on themselves, and it has sure paid off. Screw ball, got him swinging. The Dodgers are the champions of the National League.
The great Vin Scully on the call. In 1974, Dodgers beat the Pirates 12-1 to win the NLCS. In 1974, their first NL pennant since 1966. That 1974 NLCS between the Dodgers and Pirates, the only time they have faced each other in the postseason. This Hoffy Magical Moment brought to you by Hoffy Hot Dogs. Hoffy, SoCal's local treasure for nearly 100 years. Hoffy Hot Dogs, local and so great. When we continue here on Dodgers on Deck, we'll check in with Rick Monday as we lead you up to first pitch, Dodgers and Pirates. I'm Tim Cates, this is world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position. Leading off, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Southern California, Chevy Silverado, with 9 unique trims to choose from, including ZR2, designed for maximum off-road performance and capability. With features like an off-road cut front bumper and 2-inch factory lift, no roads are no problem. Looking for a bold and sporty high-performance pickup? That's RST. From its aggressive style to its responsive feel, it's an energizing presence that really stands out. And for the ultimate combination of luxury and capability, there's High Country, offering premium leather seating and a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters.
So the Dodgers start a 3-game set tomorrow at Dodger Stadium against the Miami Marlins. I'll be streaming that. It's 7:10, 7:10, and then I believe a noon start on that one this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3-game set. I'll stream all 3 games, or that's the plan anyway. And that's what we got going on, y'all. That's what we got going on.
I can create a future I look forward to.
When you enroll at a California community college, you open the door to unlimited possibilities. Whether you want to transfer to a 4-year university or earn an associate degree, financial aid and hundreds of career programs are here to help make it all happen.
I can do this.
It's time to take control of your future. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
This is Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck.
Dodgers on deck, y'all.
On the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers and Pirates, final game of this 3-game set. Dodgers looking for the series win with Tyler Glasnow on the mound. First pitch at 110.
Yeah! Got him with the 2-for-1.
Hard shot to third. Throws to second on the first double play.
All right, so on your screen is today's betting lines for Dodgers Pirates. The Dodgers, the big favorite today, 2.5 runs. You don't see that often in baseball these days. 2.5 run favorite. Minus 325 on the money line, plus 260 for the Pirates. The over-under for runs scored is 8.5. 8.5 over-under. The money line bets, 92% of the money is on the Doyers. 92% of the bets, 97% of the money. Total runs, everybody thinks it's going over 8.5. Going over is the call. As you saw in the lineup, Will Smith will get the day off. Austin Barnes, or whatever Barnesy is, the catcher for the squad today. Here we go, back to it.
Tyler Glasnow, I got it down to 5.5 strikeouts. More or less, 5.5 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow. I say more for the big right-hander. Go to Prize Picks, use the code GOBLUE. Prize Picks, run your game.
And now, joined by David Vassay, here's LA Dodgers broadcaster and World Series champion Dodger, Rick Monday.
Well, we're with our favorite social media influencer, the one and only Rick Monday. Rick, happy Sunday to you.
Yes, I have so many social media accounts, I cannot keep track of them.
No doubt about it. Just a joke
How
here.
many, by the way? How many do you have?
You don't want to know, Rick.
Oh, yeah, that's why I asked. Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, you know, on Instagram, 30,000 followers, loyal followers.
Well, or stalkers.
They just want to see a glimpse of you.
So how
once in a
often
while.
do you post? I mean, if you're looking at a day, the Dodgers are playing, or are you posting more if they're playing, or if there's an off day?
More if they're playing. And I actually tapped into a young college student, and they said the way to grow your following is to have a post on your Instagram, and also create 3 stories on your Instagram story if you want to grow your following. And I've tried to stay with that formula, but it becomes too much of me, so I try to just post, interviews and things like that.
Well, if you look at a post, there's a lot of me's on there, too.
I know, and baseball is not a me game.
No. So, do you take a lot of selfies?
No, I'm not. My face, I have. I'm kind of skinny fat, Rick. So you see my 3 chins and my 3 necks when I do that.
Yeah, that's why we're built for radio.
How do you think life would have been different in 1977 or 1981 if there was Instagram?
It would have really been different, because I noticed 2 nights ago they had this segment now at Dodger Stadium where they put up on the board something that they taped in spring training with the players. Can you identify this? And they come up with things from the 70s or even from the 80s. And the other night, I was laughing as hard as I could in between the innings, because I could not believe how many players that they asked in the videos up on the board, they could not identify an answering machine.
I was thinking the same. That was from the 90s, and I was thinking to myself, man, they are really young or I'm really old.
Yeah, and Mookie said, oh, yeah, I remember my mom and dad, when we come into the house late at night, they go check this thing, and you could hear messages. He didn't realize it was an answering machine.
How about the guys all referred to an old school answering machine as a way to get your voicemail?
Yes, yeah. That was also. Of course, then... how many? I saw something the other day, or heard something, I should say. I forget the number, darn it. But it was how many active phone booths are in L.A. County. And it was like 100.
Yeah.
That was it.
You know, the place
I was actually surprised it was that high.
The place that has the most phone booths is right down the street from Dodger Stadium, Philippe's, home of the famous French dip.
And a lot of Dodger fans are there before, some during, and a lot after the games, too.
I never asked you this. Speaking of pregame routine, what was Rick Monday's pregame routine when you played? Would you go to any local spot in L.A.? I know you lived a little bit further out.
No. Pregame? No.
Post-game, you would have a routine.
Post-game. Yeah. It was called Freeway. Freeway, and depending on where it was, because at the time I lived in Orange County. So, it was a little bit of a drive.
Didn't you tell me, Jerry Royce and you were carpool partners?
Yes, we were. There was a great story, by the way, if we have time. We're playing in the playoffs against the Houston Astros. And Enos Cabell, third baseman for the Houston Astros, lived in that area as well. And he knew that Jerry and I carpooled. And Jerry used to be with the Astros at one particular time. So he called Jerry up and said, hey, look, can I get a ride in? Now, this is during the postseason, right? And we had just lost each of the first two games in Houston. We lost them on walk-off base hits. Now we come back into town. We got Cabell. We pick him up, and, I mean, he's free and easy in the back seat. I mean, he is stretched out. He's loving life and gabbing and laughing and all kinds of things. We win that game. The next day he calls Jerry and says, hey, can I get a ride? What time are you going to pick me up? Well, he was a little bit quieter, much quieter that day. We win that game. He didn't call the third day. He said, no, my wife will take me into the ballpark.
That's great. I'm surprised you gave him a ride. I thought maybe you drop him off somewhere else.
Well, no. We were competitive. Good guy, Enos Cabell.
Didn't he finish his career with the Dodgers in 1986?
I believe so. See, now you're going back into the memory banks.
There we go, Rick.
Yeah.
Life's not just about the 90s and 2025.
Yeah. When you get home tonight, check your answering machine, will you?
Will do. Thanks for the time. We'll see you a little bit later with Steven Nelson on the call with Rick Monday today. The finale of this 3-game series. We'll send it back to you, Tim.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, those answering machines. Interesting little gadgets we got there. That's today's Dodgers game plan. What's your game plan? How about starting your future to California Community College? Financial aid's available to help you with tuition, books, and sometimes even the rent. You can take a history class. Learn about an answering machine. It's time to take that next big step. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at ICanGoToCollege.com. Still to come here on Dodgers on Deck, we'll get you a preview of this pitching matchup. But up next, we go high and tight with former Dodger reliever, now with Pittsburgh, Caleb Ferguson. So leading up to first pitch at 110, I'm Tim Cases, world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
The season is underway, and what a start it's been. The boys in blue have all the bases covered, just like Hoffy with their top-quality beef franks, bacon-wrapped hot dogs, and natural casing beef frankfurter.
You can always trust the boys in blue to deliver their best, just as Angelinos have trusted Hoffy to deliver great taste and quality for nearly 100 years. Get ready for the next game by picking up your favorite Hoffy product from your local grocery store.
Hoffy, local, and so great.
Dodger fans, the season is heating up, and so is your shot to win big with DraftKings Pick 6. Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for cash while following your favorite hometown players. Just pick more or less on player stats for a shot to win big. Dodgers Pirates this weekend at Dodger Stadium, kicking off with Paul Skeens against Yamamoto, the two leading candidates to win the Cy Young Award. I'm going more strikeouts for both those guys, and as far as offense, more Tommy Edman. Download the app and use code BLUECRUISE CREW. Bet $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits instantly. That's right. Code Blue Crew scores you $50 to play with Pick 6 players. Make your picks and get paid. Better payouts, bigger wins all season long, only with DraftKings Pick 6. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
We want to remind you that every time the Dodgers win, Cars for Kids wins because we're making a donation. And you should too. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids now. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, and they'll pick up your car as soon as tomorrow. It's the quickest, easiest way to get rid of your unused vehicle. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. That's 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
And this ball is fair and gone. Shohei Ohtani unloads.
Join us for Star Wars Night at Dodger Stadium on Wednesday, May 14th versus the Athletics. Receive an exclusive Dodger Stadium Star Wars Death Star bubble with the purchase of a special ticket package. May the 14th be with you. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. On your home for LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the Dodgers and the Pirates. Tyler Glasnow and Bailey Falter, the pitching matchup. Both starters from Southern California. Both starters had to leave their last starts early because of some injuries, but both back out there today to make the start. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Zenshi Handcrafted Sushi. Enjoy the game with a quick, affordable meal that the whole family can enjoy. Tuna rolls, salmon rolls, tempura shrimp rolls. You got the mango crunchy dragon roll. They got the poke bowls. They got it all at Zenshi Sushi, made fresh on-site daily by professionally trained sushi chefs with precision, passion, and tradition you can taste. Find Zenshi near the deli counter at Ralph's. Zenshi Handcrafted Sushi, always fast, fresh, and easy.
David Vassegh. And now, what will likely be Vassegh fielding insults from a Dodger player.
It's an engagement of endearment.
This is High and Tight.
I'm joined right now by one of my favorite Dodgers. He was drafted and developed by the Dodgers. He was part of the Dodgers 2020 World Series team. The Ferg train now resides in Pittsburgh, and that is the one and only Caleb Ferguson. You're all grown up now, Ferguson. Thanks a lot for taking the time out for the little people.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be back in California. I dragged the cold weather with me from Pittsburgh, but it's always good to be back at Dodger Stadium.
I mean, I've seen you grow from just a kid that came out of high school to where you're at now, a world champion, a veteran of this bullpen. How does your outlook on your career look now?
Yeah, you know, I'm very, very, very blessed to be able to play 5 seasons in the spot that I got to play 5 seasons at in LA. And, you know, I think kind of when you're in the moment, you can take it for granted a little bit and not really realize how lucky you are. And then when you get out and see the outside part of all of it, you know, you're blessed to play on a team like that and get a chance like that. And, you know, it's definitely a place where you can kind of learn a lot about yourself as a player. And, you know, they give you the chance to kind of grow and develop. And, you know, I'm pretty blessed to have been able to do it here.
From being a guy that was learning how to be a professional to a guy now with the Pirates that's a leader in that bullpen, who helped you take that big step when you're with the Dodgers?
Daniel Hudson was kind of my guy that I leaned on a lot in 2018 when I first got up here, especially because I went from starting to relieving in the big leagues, and I had never pitched out of the pen, so I didn't really have anybody or anything to go off of, and Huddy was kind of the guy that similar stories, and you know, so I just kind of leaned on Huddy with everything, and you know, asked him, you know, what felt like I needed to ask, and kind of everything else was just kind of trying to just figure it out as I went.
Why is it so important for Daniel Hudson to have that type of effect on you, not to show you a pitch grip, but just to get your head where it needs to be?
Yeah, because, I mean, you hear the saying all the time of how mental this game is. So when you have a guy that can kind of help you get out of your own way just by talking, is extremely beneficial in this game, especially when you play every single day, and it's very easy to let your mind consume, everything.
When you came up with the Dodgers, Walker Buehler was coming up as well. So I'm curious, when you were watching the World Series last year and you see Walker Buehler have that moment, where were you and what were your feelings watching two teams that you played for go at it?
Yeah, I would never want to give Walker too much credit. But no, I mean, definitely a lot of respect. That's starting games like that and coming out of the pen, getting the 3 hardest outs of the game. And, it's very impressive. And, it was definitely a weird, I wouldn't say there was a lot of emotions involved. I was happy for both teams, New York, LA, whatever, all my boys or whatever. Happy for all those guys. But, definitely kind of a crazy thing to see, those two teams going at it, and then just like knowing a lot of the guys that were on the field and that kind of stuff. But yeah, a lot of credit to Walker for taking the ball there. I know it's not easy to do on short rest. So, the ones that are in it every day, they know how hard that is to do. So a lot of credit there.
I'm sure you weren't surprised by his pose after he struck out Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, if you know Buehler, I mean, that's, I can't really say here what he probably would have said to everybody, but I think people probably know what would have came out of his mouth if there would have been a mic. So not surprised at all by that reaction.
Caleb Ferguson is our guest. All right, Caleb, so first time on this side of the Dodgers dugout, Dodger Stadium dugout. How would you rate the Dodgers visiting clubhouse staff compared to the great Alex Torres?
Amenities are great. Staff not as great.
There's a kid by the name of Joseph. We all call him Wheezy. So he's been your guy since what? Minor league camp?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've known the head guy over here and Wheezy for, I don't know, too long now, probably 10 plus years. So it's kind of unfortunate, I guess.
Hey, when I'm even in that new renovated Dodger clubhouse, I still look at that same corner where you and Kenley Jansen used to be locker mates. So I just want you to know that I still have, no matter who's sitting there, that's Kenley's spot, that's Caleb Ferguson's spot.
Not many guys left on the Ferg train, but I guess Bassett could be one of them.
No doubt. And I got Brad Paisley on it, too.
Yeah, there we go. That's right. That's right.
Thanks a lot for the time. Always great to catch up with you, and really proud of where your career has gone now.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
You're still, I'll just leave it right there. We'll leave it on a good note. There he is, Caleb Ferguson. Great guy, the Ferg train going strong in the Steel City. Caleb Ferguson will receive a pair of Kanan sunglasses. Kanan, world's best polarized sunglasses. Kanan's lenses are clearer, lighter, and stronger than other lenses and are nearly impossible to scratch. Visit Kanan.com for your pair. Tim, we'll send it back to you.
Great to hear. Caleb Ferguson doing well with the Buccos. Dodgers baseball brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. No better time to pick up some pizza, chicken, and mojos, because when it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com. Leading up to first pitch on this Sunday, Dodgers and Pirates. Up next, we'll dive deeper into this SoCal pitching matchup. I'm Tim Cates, this is world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find a location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com.
Meet LA Care Health Plan, the #1 choice for Medi-Cal in LA, offering free health coverage for those who meet income requirements. Get doctor visits, prescriptions, rides to your doctor, and more at no cost to you.
This day in Dodger history.
Place in history? Got that.
April 27, 2007. After his sons threw out the first pitch, the Dodgers play spoiler to Padres closer Trevor Hoffman on a night he's honored in San Diego.
All right, chat. Just a few minutes now. Just a few minutes to first pitch. 15 to be exact. Dodgers versus Pirates, Game 3. Who wins this series? What's the score going to be? Let me hear it in the chat.
Season long.
Dodgers and Pirates, final game of this 3-game set. First pitch coming up at 1:10.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Work hard, play hard in a new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Baylor Falter on the mound, 28-year-old left-hander out of Chino Hills, a fifth-round pick of the Phillies in 2015. In his 5th season now in the big leagues, 3rd with the Pirates, making his 6th start this season. Last time out, he left the game early against the Angels after 4 innings because of back tightness. This will be his 4th career appearance, 3rd start against the Dodgers. He allowed 4 runs in 4 innings last start against the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium last October 11th. Another SoCal guy, Tyler Glasnow on the mound, also a former Pirate. 1-0, 3.71 ERA, 31-year-old right-hander at Hart High School. 10th season now in the big leagues. He was a 5th-round pick of the Pirates back in 2011, made his debut in 2016 until he was traded in 2018 to the Tampa Bay Rays, making his 5th start of the season. Like Bailey Falter, Tyler Glasnow, last time out, 4 shutout innings, but also had to leave the game with cramps in his legs in Texas. So both Glasnow and Bailey Falter are looking to get back on track after leaving their starts early. They're going at it today. Dodgers and Pirates were 15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Case, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts is an MCU game changer.
Look what you unleashed.
A must-see in IMAX.
Yeah! That's what they talk about!
A home run.
I should have seen this coming.
It's perfection.
Thank you. We needed that.
And it's the best Marvel movie since Avengers Endgame. Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Only in theaters this Friday. Rated PG-13. Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Protect your home and property now. Start at the house and work your way out. Harden your home with fire-resistant upgrades to better protect it from the threat of wildfire. Create defensible space by clearing away dead vegetation within 100 feet of your home. Pay special attention to the first 5 feet surrounding your home and other structures on your property. Learn more from CAL FIRE on what it means to be ready at readyforwildfire.org.
Steve Sachs here, and I've been telling you about Alignment Health Plan. Now that I've turned 65, I'm a proud member. Before I enrolled, I did my homework, compared health plans, and Alignment was hands down the one for me. Enrolling was simple, with no pressure at all. If you're turning 65 or need a change, call Alignment for personal one-on-one guidance. Visit alignmenthealthplan.com today. That's alignmenthealthplan.com.
As we were saying,
this is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers and Pirates, Tyler Glasnow, Bailey Falter, the pitching matchup. When the boys in blue play at home, it's important they have a game plan that is right to protect their house. The same applies to your home. Always have a plan and follow fire safety tips. For example, before setting up a campfire, make sure to get a permit from CAL FIRE and check local restrictions. Know how to properly set up a campfire and extinguish it using the drown, stir, and feel method. Always have a water supply nearby and shovel nearby to extinguish your campfire. For more about these tips and to find out others, visit fire.ca.gov. All right, let's head back out to the booth. Stephen Nelson, Rick Monday, guys.
Thank you, TC. Back here with Rick Monday. Let's go over some of the keys to the game today. And really, let's start with a key for Tyler Glasnow, and that's to stay hydrated, and that is to stay loose and avoid the cramps that knocked him out of his last start in Texas. That was on the heels of 4 shutout innings.
Yeah, and lifted Sunday, 4 innings, and then he made 1 pitch in the 5th inning. Had to leave because of leg cramps. But for Glasnow, the big thing is, and we talked about earlier, that the bullpens had to cover 22 innings over the last 5 games. Need Tyler Glasnow to stretch things out. This is his 5th start. He has pitched just 17 innings so far. And on the flip side of the coin, quite frankly, Pirates are thinking the same thing because Bailey Falter, the left-hander, had to leave his start on Tuesday in the 4th inning as well because of back tightness. And how closely will they be watching him today?
For Tyler Glasnow, this is also a meaningful start. I don't think this is from the outsider's perspective. I don't think Tyler is thinking this way, but he's making a start against the team that drafted him, his former club. And last year he was able to make the return to PNC Park in Pittsburgh for the first time since he was traded, all the way back in the 2018 season. And he's done well against his old club the first 2 times.
Lefties have managed a better job. They've hit 273 against him, but the other part too is for Glasnow, the strong about he's getting behind, devastating, and hopefully a higher strike rate today.
On the other side, Bailey Falter, a Chino Hills native, a half hour and change away from Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers have seen him before and hit him hard before in his career. 3 appearances against the Dodgers. His ERA 7.36. Glasnow, Falter, Dodgers, Pirates, rubber game of the 3-game set, and we can't wait to get it going. Tim, back to you.
It's going to be a good one. First pitch is next. Enjoy, everybody. I'm Tim Cates. This is the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
World champions once again, my friend.
World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is just the beginning of this team's title window.
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Yeah.
This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck on the world champion Dodgers Audio Network.
You either with me or against me, though.
Living out their dream. They've added even more.
Now we go for 2 in a row.
Win, 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 win. Yeah. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win.
In the backyard and dreaming about this moment.
Start chasing that chip. Stop. Win, 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 win.
This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. The MVP for fun, food, and good times. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers.
Quality, variety, and value.
Shakey's Pizza.
Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com.
And by Estrella Jalisco.
Back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch is just moments away on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers. The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
National League West Division champion.
10,000 hours.
There's still more steps to take.
Get to stepping.
So go ahead and give us the flowers.
Just getting started.
Gotta know by now it's way more than luck.
This team has continued to pour resources into the roster.
All eyes on us.
Welcome to world champion LA Dodgers baseball.
Always remember what it felt like to be part of the best damn baseball team in the world.
In the world.
Zoom in, zoom out, zoom up.
They wear the crown.
All eyes on us.
Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
Galpin Motors.
Family owned and operated since 1946.
LA County Public Works.
Recycling beverage containers is a triple play.
Children's Hospital LA.
From colds to cancer, we got this.
Hoffy Hot Dogs.
A SoCal treasure. Local. Original. Great.
And by Daniel's Jewelers.
Making diamond dreams come true since 1948.
Stick around because first pitch is next. Right here on the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network. Play ball!
For over 35 years, Zenshi has been perfecting the art of handcrafted sushi. Each roll, a masterpiece, is made fresh daily with precision, passion, and a tradition you can taste. Now, experience Zenshi's legendary sushi conveniently located at your local supermarket. Perfect for when you need a quality meal on the go. Lunch, dinner, a ball game? Grab Zenshi handcrafted sushi and enjoy exceptional flavor in every bite. Zenshi handcrafted sushi. Fast, fresh, and easy. Pick up today at Ralph's and other local supermarkets near the deli counter.
Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right, Mike. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hey-o.
This is the MVP of promos.
I better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Mookie cues it right side of the infield, picked up by Rizzo. He's going to have to take it himself. Nobody was covering the bag.
Join us at Dodger Stadium for Mookie Betts Bobblehead Night, presented by Security Benefit on Tuesday, May 13th versus the Oakland A's. The first 40,000 fans in attendance will take home a Mookie Betts bobblehead commemorating one of the most exciting first base plays in Dodger playoff history.
And that is how the Dodgers break through.
For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniel's Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Rogan and Rodney at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position. Leading off, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Southern California, Chevy Silverado, with 9 unique trims to choose from, including ZR2, designed for maximum off-road performance and capability, with features like an off-road cut front bumper and 2-inch factory lift. No roads are no problem. Looking for a bold and sporty high-performance pickup? That's RST. From its aggressive style to its responsive feel, it's an energizing presence that really stands out. And for the ultimate combination of luxury and capability, there's High Country, offering premium leather seating and a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today, or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
At the crack of a bat, crack open a Bud. Budweiser is the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. There's no better way to celebrate a home run than an ice-cold Bud. Stock up the fridge, because it's time to play ball. Baseball fans, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Fans expect to in every season, but imagine winning the championship 29 seasons in a row. Galpin Ford did that, being the #1 volume Ford dealer in the world for 29 years, led by the Bachman family as the largest family-owned and operated dealer group in Southern California. Galpin has been part of the community since 1946, offering great deals, great service with great people. In addition to Ford, Galpin's winning heritage includes Mazda, Honda, Volkswagen, Porsche, Land Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Lincoln, Volvo, Polestar, and Lotus. Part of the Galpin story. It starts at Galpin.com.
Let's go to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Monday and Steven Nelson.
Live from Dodger Stadium on overcast skies, it's your world champion Los Angeles Dodgers in the third and final game of this series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Steven Nelson and with producer-engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go. And for the Dodgers, winners a come-from-behind victory last night. Their 10th of the 17 wins this year have been coming from behind. And today to send out the big right-hander, Tyler Glasnow, against the Pittsburgh Pirates. For the Dodgers, here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Shohei Ohtani, again, the designated hitter. He'll lead it off. Mookie Betts at short. Teoscar Hernandez is in right. Freddie Freeman at first base. In center field, Tommy Edman today. Andy Pages moves over to left. Max Muncy is at third base. Starting at second, Kike Hernandez. And Austin Barnes behind the plate and doing the catching. We're all set to go for Glasnow, looking for his second victory this season. And Bailey Falter on the mound for the Pirates. Happy to have you with us. And with the play, here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo, wherever you may be and however you may be listening. It is an overcast Sunday at Dodger Stadium, and we're privileged to be here for it. Tyler Glasnow against Oneil Cruz to start. First pitch from Glasnow, cut on and miss, strike one. A fastball at 95, on at 109, so a tick early. 61 degrees at Dodger Stadium. Today's time at 10, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. The 0-1 from Glasnow, drops on the outside corner quickly. 0-2. On the former Dodger farmhand Oneil Cruz, who's had himself a series. He has scored or driven in 5 of the 7 runs scored for Pittsburgh this series. Glasnow misses with a breaking ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last night's game, Cruz turned around the first pitch he saw from Sasaki. It was a fastball up and away, and somehow he swatted it just left to center field for a leadoff home run. The 1-2 pitch. Stays upstairs, 2-2. And for Cruz, Mo, that was his 4th career leadoff home run. They've all come in the last 9 games as the Pirates elevated him to the #1 spot in the order. 2-2 pitch. That is a fastball inside corner, ball 3. Glasnow is getting ready to start his K-strut. That didn't miss by much, if at all.
Trying to get Cruz. He's not a guy you want on the base anyway. Very good speed to go with it.
The payoff. Up and in, ball 4. So you have him 0-2, and then you walk him to lead off the game.
Well, I said in the pregame show, talking about Glasnow, one of the problems he's had is the strike rate. The number of strikes that he throws is only 57%. Now, that's the 3rd lowest among pitchers, starting pitchers in baseball with at least 10 innings of work.
I guess in his defense there, you could argue that 2-2 pitch should have been a 3rd strike, but instead it's the leadoff pass. Reynolds chops it to second. Kike goes to Betts for 1. Here's the turn in time. 4-6-3, twin killing. So Glasnow erases the base pass and has 2 out in the top of the first.
Oh, that's a big one. That's the first ground ball double play that Glasnow has also been able to entice the opposing club to hit into this year.
No score, 2 down. Base is empty, top of the first. The veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Tyler Glasnow, the former Pirate draft pick. Deals in. McCutchen sends a high fly ball center field. On the warning track is Edman. This ball's gone. So Andrew McCutchen with a 2-out solo home run ambushes the first pitch from Tyler Glasnow. And just like last night, the Pirates jump ahead 1-0 in the first.
Well, McCutchen knew it was gone the moment he made contact with it. He was on cruise control going down the first base line.
407 feet for McCutchen, his 3rd of the year, and that hit pulls him into a tie with Pee Wee Reese for 198th all-time on the hits leaderboard in Major League history. One 1-0 Pirates. Base is empty, 2 out. The first pitch strike thrown to Manuel Valdez, the first baseman. So right after getting the double play, put some life into the building. The air sucked right out after that 2-out solo home run by McCutchen. Ball 1 misses to Valdez. The count is even. Valdez hitting .210 on the season. 1 home run. Glasnow misses down and in the dirt on the left-hander. 2 balls and a strike. Dodgers 17-10. The Pirates 11-17. Fastball way upstairs from Glasnow. 3-1 on Valdez. A 3-1 pitch. That one's cranked deep to right field toward the corner, and this ball is gone. No doubt from Manuel Valdez. The Pirates have gone back-to-back off Tyler Glasnow in the first inning, and it's 2-0.
And the last thing the Dodgers want to do is to have to go to the bullpen. Mentioning the pen has worked 22 innings in relief.
So the Pirates will tell you this team, this lineup is not built based on slug. There's hardly any of it among the regulars outside of Neil Cruz. But Andrew McCutchen and Manuel Valdez hit back-to-back solo homers off Glasnow, and the Dodgers down 2-0 in a blink. Ball one thrown to Joey Bart, the catcher, batting from the right side. Bart owns a .288 batting average. Glasnow misses, low and away, ball two.
And we're already seeing here in the first inning a low percentage of strikes thrown.
The pitch. Caught on a miss, strike one. Now Bart hits it in the air to left field, but this one's shallow and playable for Pages, who makes the catch. But a pair of two-out solo homers for the Pirates against Tyler Glasnow. So the Dodgers trail again for the first time in every game this series. They've fallen behind early. 2-0 Buckle.
Attention high schoolers, let's collab this summer with free summer school at Primavera Online. We're offering summer sessions in June and July where students can catch up, get ahead, and have a great summer. Our summer courses are flexible, can be taken from anywhere, and are only 4 weeks long. Plus, there's 24/7 support from Luna, our friendly and helpful AI chatbot. Primavera is now enrolling free summer school for grades 9 to 12. Apply today at freesummerschool.com.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit DSW.com today.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats.
ShoeMashCasino.com. 21 or older, gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Pirates get a pair of two-out home runs in the top of the first inning off Tyler Glasnow, so it's 2-0 Pittsburgh. As the Dodgers come to the plate in the home half of the first inning. Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, the scheduled batters against the left-hander Bailey Falter. Well, last year the Dodgers were excellent against left-handed pitching. They're the second best record in baseball, 36-17, but an even 500, 5-5 to begin this year.
Well, they're trying to get it going, and hopefully last night was kind of a kickstart.
Falter, the Chino Hills native, crouches down into his windup. First pitch of the game is a fastball at 91, strike one called against Ohtani. Shohei last night 3 for 5 with 3 extra base hits, a pair of doubles and a triple. Scored twice, drove in a run. Welcome sight for the Dodger DH. Falter delivers a fastball at the knees, jumping ahead 0-2.
He's not a guy that throws at 100 miles an hour, does not have to, and he works that fastball upstairs. Has a curveball, throws about a third of the time, and it's an off-speed curveball, if you will. And then the slider, and he will induce some ground ball double plays. Already served up 4 this year.
Here's Falter's 0-2 pitch. Taken by Shohei, fastball at 93, just missed the outside corner. Ooh. DJ Rayburn, a tight zone on that offering from Falter. 2-0 Pirates. Bottom of the first just starting. Now the 1-2 pitch. This ball is popped up and will drift over the net into the dugout seats right next to the Dodgers on deck circle.
That's the curveball. And that is only at 81 miles an hour. So the fastball does throw a sinker, slider, curve, and well, the splitter says he throws it, but not too many marks on the ledger.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Falter. And Ohtani is jammed. He puts another one foul on the left side. Count remains 1-2. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise in treatment. U.S. News and World Report once again is named CHLA, the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org. Ohtani remains behind in the count. Another 1-2 from Falter. Upstairs, count squares up.
Joey Bart's another one of the catchers too, Stephen, that he sets up early. In particular, I'm talking about each of the last 2 pitches. The target was way outside on the corner, and he set up early.
Ohtani's got a good look about
inside now.
2-2 pitch, up and in. A fastball at 91. And Ohtani was able to spin out of the way. The count is full. Shohei shakes his head off a little bit as the tower was definitely buzzed there. He's worked the count full. Now the payoff pitch. Upstairs and a leadoff walk. So Ohtani, like Cruz in the top of the first against Glasnow, fell behind 0-2 Mo, but worked a walk.
Well, the Dodgers last night put the ball into play. It took them a while to get the offense going, but once it got going, it was on. It was in the fast lane.
And this is the guy the Dodgers really need to turn it around. Mookie Betts, 0 for 8 in the series. His average has dropped all the way to 231. Takes the first pitch from Falter. Fastball top the zone, strike one called. In the last 9 games, he's batting $114. No better time than now. Fastball up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ohtani on first, no outs, bottom of the first inning. The Dodgers trailing already 2-0. The Pirates with 2 homers off Glasnow to begin the game. On this 1-1 pitch, Mookie watches the breaking ball down and in the dirt.
Falter's still trying to find the strike zone with the breaking stuff.
Falter, like Glasnow, had to leave his last start early with an injury. It was low back tightness for the lefty. Out of the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. And Mookie shoots it to right field. That's a base hit. Ohtani will go station to station. The first 2 Dodgers on in the bottom of the first inning. Like that for Mookie Betts, Mo. We've been talking about how he's been scuffling at the plate, and he didn't try to do too much there. Just the opposite field approach worked.
And it's worked for a couple of different guys, too. Andy Pages, I think immediately he's starting to go the opposite way. It's paid off. Pages is batting down in the lineup. Moved up a little bit today in that lineup, but 6 for 7 in this series by going the opposite way, taking advantage.
Teoscar Hernandez, who broke the 4-4 tie last night in the 8th inning, game-winning home run. He's at the plate. 2 on, nobody out in the first. The first pitch from Falter, breaking ball, is low, 1-0.
The entire series, the Pirates have played the center fielder, Cruz, over into right center against right-handed batters. They don't play them to pull.
Falter looks back at Ohtani on second. Comes home to Teo. And misses high with a heater. 2 balls, no strikes. And that home run last night for Teoscar, his 7th of the season. He's now up to 24 RBIs. Hits in 5 consecutive games. Right now has the tying runs on base in the first with no out. The 2-0 pitch. Taken at the top of the zone. Strike 1 is called. Teoscar this year with runners in scoring position, Mo, he's 10 for 25. That's a 400 clip. 17 RBIs. Falter's 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, 3-1, and Freddie Freeman will tap the donut off the bat in the on-deck circle. He's ready to go.
Good spot for hitter on here. You can be a little bit more selective. 3-1. Don't have to swing at anything on the corners.
3 balls, 1 strike. Falter sets and deals. Teoscar watches strike 2 down the middle. Fastball right in the heart. It opens up some options for Falter on this 3-2 pitch. First and second, no outs, 2-0 Pittsburgh. Teoscar fights it over the net foul. Like an off-speed pitch up and in.
Again, he goes the curveball, but that curveball is really off speed, and then that slider, little different slider too. It does not have a real high spin rate, so I don't know what that does to the break, but it's not one of those you just like a dentist drill at you.
Another 3-2. Teoscar will chop it foul off of his foot, and he's going to hop around and shake out that left foot outside the batter's box. Got the high pants and some stirrups for Teoscar today to pair with your favorite cleats on the team.
Well, those are bright color.
They direct traffic.
Well, even with overcast skies, you look at his shoes, you need sunglasses.
Ohtani on second, Betts on first, nobody out. 2-0 Pittsburgh. 3-2 the count on Teoscar Hernandez. Falter ready for another payoff pitch. This ball's grounded fair at third, stopped by Hayes. He's up and throwing across, and that's a heck of a play to get Teoscar Hernandez. Ohtani and Betts both move up a base on the play. But Ke'Bryan Hayes, he's got gold in his trophy case for a reason. He showed why.
Well, I tell you what, that saved possibly 2 runs. Not 1, but 2. That's just a marvelous play. And there are not too many third basemen in baseball that can get to that.
Now Freddie Freeman, second and third, 1 out. It was a productive out for Teoscar, who's getting high fives and fist bumps in the dugout. First pitch to Freeman, ground ball, base hit through the right side. Ohtani scores. Betts coming in behind him, and we are tied. Freddie Freeman jumping on the first pitch from Bailey Falter, and he levels the scoreboard 2 apiece.
And Freeman starting to warm up as well. Of course, you look at Freddie Freeman, he's got a track record. You look at the back of the baseball card, he has some pretty good numbers. How about this? The last 3 years, Freddie Freeman with runners in scoring position, 4th best batting average in baseball at .327.
Tommy Edman at the plate. His first at bat presented by Edmunds. The first pitch coming from Bailey Falter with Freddie Freeman on first, still only 1 out. Game tied at 2. Fouled away, strike 1 on Edman. Again, if you want to get an offer in your car or find your next one, you can do all of that on Edmunds.com.
I find that number on Freeman just absolutely off the charts. I mean, for the last 3 years, runners in scoring position, .327. Only 3 hitters in baseball have a slightly higher average than Freeman in that spot.
Tommy Edman, switch hitter, batting from the right side against the lefty Falter. Game tied at 2. Falter's 0-1 pitch. Tomahawk foul on the third base side. That's strike 2. Well, we've talked about the improvement for Edman as a right-handed hitter. There's been a little bit of a step back as a left-handed, or excuse me, we talked about his improvement as a left-handed hitter against right-handed pitching. It's been a little step back from the right side at the plate. The 0-2 from Falter. Ground ball to third, and that eats up Hayes and gets by him. Going into left field, Freddie Freeman being waved around by Dino Ebel. Here's the relay home. Play at the play. It's not there. The ball skips away. And now going all the way to third is Edman. So a ground ball to Brian Hayes. He tried to stop it on a side saddle. The ball skipped into left field. And Freddie Freeman hustles home from first. And heads up read by Edman on the bases as well to get all the way to third.
Yeah, and Dino Ebel just seeing what happened for Hayes. He tried to back up, and the ball played him. He didn't play the ball. Went off of his glove. And not a real strong throw coming into the cutoff man. And Dino Ebel just continued to wave around Freddie Freeman.
No hesitation from Dino at third. And the throw in was cut off, and then the relay home, the ball skipped away from Joey Bart, and Freddie was able to slide in there safely with his left foot. And now we got a mound visit. Oscar Marine, the pitching coach, and the rest of the Pirate infield is there. Visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
I'll tell you what, for Dino Ebel, we talk about it a lot, but he has a great sense and could be able to tell as that Pham went over to field that ball in left after it went off the glove of Hayes. And Verdino knew that was not going to be able to make a strong throw because his momentum was carrying Pham over towards the foul pole. And even though Freeman was only halfway home, he just, hey, go ahead, score.
So 2 errors charged to Hayes on 1 play right after a terrific diving play on Teoscar Hernandez. So 3-2 Dodgers. Edman on third, 1 out. Andy Pages scorches it foul, buzzes the tower of Edman at third. You have the Dodgers' hottest hitter up there now, Mo, in Andy Pages.
Well, 6 for 7 in this series. And he has been a doubles machine.
Pitch is on the inside corner, strike 2.
I think what's even more impressive too is getting the 6 to 7. 4 of the hits have been to right field, and that's the big adjustment because Pages coming into the season really was not that sure of the pitches on the outside part of the plate. Well, much better awareness now.
Pittsburgh infield in. An 0-2 pitch coming from Bailey Falter. Now Pages rips another one. Stay hot, Andy Pages. RBI single. It is 4-2 Dodgers.
And that was on an 0-2 pitch. How about 7 for 8 in the series?
That pulled the hands in, then pulled the baseball into left field. Another knock for Andy. And the line keeps on moving for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first inning. 4-2 LA on top. 1 on, 1 out. Max Muncy at the dish. The pitch. Muncy ground ball right side, stopped at first by Valdez. He goes to second for 1. Here's the turn with Falter covering, and he is there. So Max Muncy's frustrations continue. He thought about throwing his helmet down the first base line after grounding into a 3-6-1 inning-ending double play. But the Dodgers score 4 times, 4 runs on 3 hits.
At Designer Shoe Warehouse, we believe that shoes are an important part of, well, everything.
From first steps to first dates, from all-nighters to all-time personal bests.
From building pillow forts to building a life.
For all the big and small moments that make up your whole world, DSW is there. And we've got just the shoes. Find a shoe for every you from brands you love at brag-worthy prices at your DSW store or DSW.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Breaking news, and this never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
interviews with the players,
Get back to the fastball.
I know what that passion feels like.
and a little bit.
This very moment.
Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers pick up Tyler Glasnow in the bottom of the first inning with 4 runs. So it's 4-2 Dodgers. And here comes Dave Roberts to visit with Thomas Albert, the athletic trainer, with Tyler Glasnow on the mound.
This is not good.
So Glasnow left his last start last weekend in Arlington with cramps in both legs, but especially his right push-off leg. He threw just 51 pitches. 17 pitches in the first inning, just 8 of them strikes, and Tyler Glasnow is coming out of the game.
Dave Roberts was talking earlier today that they hooked Glasnow up to IVs yesterday to supplement, some fluids in his body. And we have no idea what this is about, but he goes immediately to the locker room.
He's going straight
this
down.
is yet another blow. And
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern. Garcia returns.
Yeah, Chad, I knew they were gaslighting us on Glasnow. I knew they were straight up gaslighting us. All I keep thinking about is the pitch before he said it was a cramp last week or last start. There was something wrong the pitch before that in his last start. Damn it. So we're down another starter. He's going on the IL. He might be done for the year.
His job is to get on base for others to drive him in.
A run already. Go to the 5th. Tied at 1. You've got Young as the table setter on.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
And a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today, or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
Hi, it's Hannah, and welcome to the HannahCast. Today, Piggy Bank's gonna fuel our episode with questions about Arco rewards. Yep, earn up to $5 in rewards at sign-up. Uh-huh, and 5 cents on every gallon. Sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. Oh, all this savings talk making you hungry? There you go. Learn how to earn at arcorewards.com.
By entering your phone number, you're agreeing to receive recurring automated informational and marketing SMS MMS messages from Marathon. Other terms and conditions may apply at participating locations only.
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started off small, and it came in double.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers making a pitching change, a shocking one in the top of the second inning. This change is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Tyler Glasnow was throwing his warm-up tosses, Mo, and after he completed it, he clearly was uncomfortable.
And to me, and I'm not the doctor and the trainer, and it looked like he was trying to loosen up the right shoulder after a couple of pitches. He reached up after one pitch he made warming up and reached up, put his hand behind his head as if he's trying to stretch out the shoulder. And then he threw another pitch and then was kind of shaking around the right shoulder. And one of the things that Dave Roberts did, he waited for Kasparius to come close to the mound. Dave walked out to him, and I would imagine one of the things that Dave was saying right at the top of the list, don't rush yourself getting loose. Take all the time that you need. This is an emergency situation. Don't let anyone say, hey, look, are you ready? You're ready. Let us know when you're ready.
And so, Mo, you brought it up the last inning, but not because of any injury concern, but because of the back-to-back home runs Tyler Glasnow gave up. He's like, the Dodgers don't want to have to go to the bullpen too early again, but this far exceeds anything that we're comprehending going into this start.
Well, this is going to mean that the bullpen at the end of today, if this goes 9 innings, the bullpen in the last 6 games will have covered 30 innings.
So this is a huge tip of the cap to Ben Kasparius, who is ready to go, but we have a time call before he can throw his first pitch. Ben threw 40 pitches Wednesday at Wrigley Field against the Cubs. Obviously didn't factor into the decision. Here's his first of this afternoon. Fastball at 96, gets the top of the zone. Strike one on Ke'Bryan Hayes. It's 4-2 Dodgers. The Dodgers pick Glasnow up with a 4 spot in the bottom of the first inning. So a 2-run lead for Kasparius to work with. Breaking ball outside, 1-1 on Hayes.
Steven, just observing, and we're not in the dugout. We don't know what's being
off the dirt, throws up, and Freddie Freeman's there for out number 1.
And what I mean by that is there may have been something. We're going to find out. Was there tenderness to begin with? Because there was not a lot of conversation on the mound. It was almost as if they were aware of something. Now, it may have been conversation after the top of the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. 4-2 Dodgers in the top of the second. Here's Adam Frazier, the veteran second baseman. First pitch from Kasparius is pulled down and in. Frazier has to jump out of the way of ball 1. So again, Tyler Glasnow leaves today's game after 17 pitches, 1 inning of work, 2 earned runs, both on a pair of solo homers. Kasparius gets a swing and a miss from Frazier. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So in 6 starts, Glasnow has worked 18 innings.
On the 1-1 from Kasparius, Frazier will swing and send it to shallow center. Edman comes in, now has to back up a few steps into left center field to make the catch. 2 gone. It really is. It's just a shame. Again, you're obviously hoping for the best for Tyler Glasnow. We don't know what it is. If we get an official word, we will pass that along to you. But this has long been one of the most talented arms in the majors. His problem, and he is the first to admit it, he's not out there nearly enough. He's battled injury after injury. Here's the first pitch from Kasparius. Gets strike 1 on Pham, found it on the outside corner. And even Tyler has said, starting this year, his only goal was to finish this year healthy. But he has battled cramps, and then whatever today's issue is, taking him out after 1 inning. Fastball inside, 1-1 on Pham.
Yeah, and we don't know how much information we're going to get either during the game or even after the game for that matter. But again, it just didn't appear as it caught the Dodgers totally by surprise.
Swing and a foul ball straight back into the net. Kasparius takes the advantage, 1-2. Dodgers 4, Pirates 2. Bases empty, 2 gone, top of the second inning. Tyler Glasnow exiting with an apparent right arm. We don't, not going to speculate what part, but he was shaking out that right arm and working the right shoulder. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 call. Ben Kasparius, give him a hand. Has to get hot out of nowhere, and he sends the Pirates down in order. A shutdown second inning. 1.5 gone at Blue Heaven on Earth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Breaking news coming in from Better Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern, Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern, King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90, exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing. winning.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from...
Back for the bottom of the second inning at Dodger Stadium. Home team on top 4-2. Kike Hernandez, Austin Barnes, Shohei Ohtani, the scheduled hitters against Bailey Falter. Here's the pitch. Kike pulls the arms up, but has strike one called against him anyway. Kike Hernandez got the call as a pinch hitter last night in the 8th inning, and he launched a pinch hit, 3-run blast to left field. Takes strike 2 at the knees, a fastball at 92 from Falter. Last night it was a breaking ball that hung out there in the middle of the zone, and he put it over the scoreboard in left field as the Dodgers pulled away with 4 runs. Falter misses way upstairs, 1-2. And 62.5% of Kike's hits this year have been homers. 8 hits, 5 long balls. Chops it foul off the front of the Dodger dugout. Stays 1-2.
I remember when he came on in the 8th inning last night to pinch hit, he was very quickly down 1 ball to 2 strikes. When he moved the count to 3-2 before he got a curveball to his liking and hit it out.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. High upstairs, check swing. The appeal down to first, unsuccessful, so the count evens up 2-2. Kike steps out and adjusts the batting gloves and the wrist protection on his left hand. Now he digs back in, batting 145 on the season. The 2-2 pitch, up and away, ball 3. Falter's body language not good on the mound either, Mo.
He's been struggling to control, walked the first man, Ohtani, after he had him down. No balls and 2 strikes.
There was a 3-2 pitch last night for Kike. That's the same count he has here in the second. The pitch is high, ball 4. So the second leadoff walk in as many innings for the Dodgers. Work hard, play hard in a new Tacoma with an iForce turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy.
The first 2 games of this series, it's been the Pirates that have had the leadoff man of innings on a lot. In fact, 6 of the 9 innings in game 1. And they had a lot of guys on base. Some of them temporarily last night. I say temporarily because the leadoff home run and opened up the ball game by Cruz.
Kike on first, nobody out, bottom second, 4-2 Dodgers. And here's Austin Barnes, who's got himself a 3-game hitting streak. Will Smith not starting today, day game after a night game. The first pitch, Barnes takes a fastball off the plate outside, but called strike 1. So Barnes will file that one away to bring up to DJ Rayburn later. Barnes 4 for his last 10 with a double, 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Falter's fastball misses upstairs, 1-1. On Falter's 1-1 pitch. Barnes pops it up. Left side, drifting foul over the net. 4 rows back of the Dodger dugout. Fan makes a nice play into the glove and now celebrates his moment. Yeah, that's awesome. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Barnes.
By the time he gets home, it will be a diving headfirst catch in the stands. That's great.
The fans sat down a minute ago, but he's still standing up with both arms
he's
raised.
staring at that ball.
That's great.
And picking up his phone.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Barnes stays alive, fouls a fastball over the net.
Well, Falter's kind of interesting as well because that fastball, he gets away with elevating that fastball. And the curveball, we said, it's a little bit slower. The slider does not have a really high spin rate. But so many times you hear people tell pitchers, oh, look, you've got to keep the ball down. You've got to keep the ball down. Well, he's had success elevating the fastball.
Falter deals. Barnes swings, and it's a little flare beyond the infield. Going back from second is Frazier, and he makes the catch. That's the first out of the second inning. Kike remains on first base. Shohei Ohtani strolling back to the plate. Ohtani led off the game with a walk. And came around to score on the 2-run base hit by Freddie Freeman. And tied the game at 2. Now the Dodgers lead it 4-2. Falter's first pitch. Runs inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball hooks a little too far outside. Didn't miss by much, but it did miss. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Falter. This ball's hooking down the right field line. That's a fair ball. One hops off the wall in the corner. Kike gets the stop sign at third. Ohtani standing up at second with another double.
We're seeing different approaches now by Shohei Ohtani. The last road trip, the new proud papa for he joined the ball club, and the swing was long. It was too early. He was pulling off the pitches. They're now staying on him much more.
So it's going to be second and third for Mookie Betts. Only one out. The Dodgers ahead 4-2. Pirates bring their infield in. The lefty Falter takes a deep breath on the mound. Now sets into the stretch. Here's the pitch. Mookie takes down and in.
Just one out. The infield's in tightly. Well, I mentioned Freddie Freeman. Last 3 years, runners in scoring position, 4th best average, 327. Well, Mookie Betts can top that one. 2nd best in baseball, 362 over 3 years.
Falter's 1-0. Is another breaking ball that hits the inside corner. So it's 1-1. Betts is 1 for 1. He singled in the first inning, and like Ohtani scored on Freddie's base hit. Kike on third, Ohtani on second. The 1-1 from Falter. Mookie high in the air, left field. Cruz and Pham converge. Whose ball is it? Cruz will take it. Tagging from third is Kike Hernandez. Job done by Mookie Betts. A sacrifice fly makes it 5-2 Dodgers.
Adding on when opportunities present itself.
Official word from the Dodgers on Tyler Glasnow. He left after 1 inning with right shoulder discomfort. Right shoulder discomfort for Tyler Glasnow after 17 pitches.
That's not good.
So Ohtani stays on second. Now 2 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The first pitch from Falter. Teoscar pulls it to left field. Pham will run over to his right and make the catch. And that brings an end to the second inning. The Dodgers get one more on the sac fly from Mookie Betts. And it's a 3-run game. 5-2 LA. On to the third.
AM 570.
LA's best sports.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Breaking news, and this one is ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First baseball. Right here on the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Dodgers on top of the Pirates 5-2. Freddie Freeman leads off the home half of the third inning. He's 1-for-1 with a 2-run single his first time up. Watches ball one low and away. Bailey Falter isn't from far away. A half hour or so. Chino Hills. 5th round pick of the Phillies back in 2015. This is low and away again. 2 balls, no strikes on Freddie. And it was actually a Dodger who served as the biggest inspiration to a young Falter growing up. His 2-0 pitch. Freeman takes ball 3 downstairs. You know, when Falter was in Philly, there's a story written by Matt Gelb about Falter's connection to the Dodgers' legendary lefty, one of them now, Mr. Koufax. The 3-0 pitch. Freddie takes strike 1 at the top of the zone. Now, Falter's father brought a series of pictures of Koufax's delivery, and they hung him above Bailey's bed. So Bailey Falter grew up idolizing Sandy. The 3-1, Freddie swings away, pops it up in the air, left field side. Pham drifts over toward the line, just inside the warning track, and he makes the catch for out number 1. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers audio network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
1 out, nobody on in the third. 5-2 Dodgers. So that story about Falter being inspired by Sandy Koufax with pictures above his bed. See Tommy Edman chop it to third. Going to be 2 out, and Edman made it a play. Good hustle from Tommy, but ultimately he's retired. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. So redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app, and let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
By the way, I feel you're determined to finally get the story out.
No, I'm trying to get to the question.
Oh.
Who did you have pictures of in your room? Who inspired you as a young?
I watched 2 guys the Dodgers moved out, Duke Snider and Wally Moon, both left-handed hitters.
Andy Pages is a right-handed hitter, and he's a really hot one right now. He fouls a strike into his own dugout.
And even though I did not like the Yankees at all, I watched closely Mickey Mantle, even though he's a switch hitter. But I watched him really intently as a left-handed hitter.
Yeah, your face. Come on, get it over with. I was trying to get you a question. Done with the story.
I did not know where you were going.
I was trying to get the question. 5-2 Dodgers, 2 outs. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and Pages pulls it on the ground and through the left side. And Pittsburgh cannot get out Pages.
He's 8 for 9 in this series.
Is that good? I know I'm not so good at the maths.
Trust me.
That's a dangerous proposition, but I will do it.
You don't even have to take your shoes off to do that math. It's good.
So a 2-out base hit for Andy Pages. Continues the third. Max Muncy to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play. First pitch, taking it to the right center field gap. Off the end of the bat, drops in. Pages cuts the bag, goes from first to third. He slides in safe without a throw. So back-to-back 2-out base hits for the Dodgers.
Well, for Muncy, first pitch he saw in the first inning, ground ball double play. First pitch he sees here, breaking ball away, base hit.
That snaps an 0 for 16 for Max Muncy. First and third, 2 gone. Kike Hernandez, the batter, walked and scored in the second. Came home on the sacrifice fly from Mookie Betts. Dodgers trying to add to this 5-2 lead in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. It is in there. Fastball, strike one. 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and they get more in the third. Falter deals his 0-1 pitch. And Hernandez pulls the hands out of the way. Fastball inside off the plate, called strike 2. And Kike doesn't like that at all. He asked for time. And it's going to take a breather outside the batter's box.
Kike did not like the call, and DJ Rayburn did not like the way Kike backed out and then called time. Oh well.
Kike taps the plate twice, and he's now ready to go. He's behind 0-2. First and third, 2 out. And now the pitch. And this ball is popped up on the infield. Now drifting back from short, Kiner Falefa. Kike tosses the bat in disgust. Kiner Falefa makes the catch. And that ends the third inning. So the Dodgers get a pair of 2-out singles from Pages and Muncy, but they are both stranded on the bases. We go this game.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy 1 window or patio door, get 1 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Breaking news, Mary, at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Are you ready to take a swing at base balderdash? Today's phrase is table setter. Do you know what it means? Table setter. A batter whose job is to get on base for others to drive him in.
A run already. Go to the 5th. Tied at 1. And you've got Young as the table setter on.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Mojos. Share the good times at Shakey's today.
Dodgers leading the Pirates 5-2. 2 outs and a runner on first in the top of the 5th inning. Dodgers making a pitching change presented by Navien, HVAC and water heater products. Alex Vesia comes in replacing Ben Kasparias and gets a swing and a miss from Oneil Cruz for strike 1. 15th game for Vesia. His ERA 3.46, 13 innings, 19 strikeouts, 6 walks, 3 homers as well. The 0-1. Well outside, count evens up. But Ben Kasparias, we can't say it enough, Mo. What a heck of a job from the right-hander coming out of the pen. 3 2/3, 2 hits. He is on the hook for Kiner Falefa. No walks, 5 strikeouts, 54 pitches a season high, and 36 strikes. A 1-1 from Vesia, dots the outside corner. Strike 2.
That's why managing is not easy. It's not easy playing this game, too. You just never know when you can be pressed into action, and to be able to fill the bill like he was able to do, remarkable.
Vesia sets, ball at the chest. Kiner Falefa on first. 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Barnes' throw is late and offline. So Kiner Falefa with a stolen base to get into scoring position for Cruz. He's now in a 2-2 count. 6 stolen base for Kiner Falefa, and that is the 11th steal in 12 attempts against Austin Barnes this season. Dodgers 5, Pirates 2. 2 outs in the top of the 5th, runner on second, and now a 2-2 pitch. That hooks outside, full count on Cruz. Three and 2. Here's the pitch from Bessia. That's 3. Slider on the inner third, froze Cruz, and strands Kiner-Falefa's 2-out base hit. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Dodgers leading Pittsburgh 5-2.
Hey, Southern Cal. Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd. Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern. Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern. King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Spring into deals with fresh savings at Lowe's. Right now, get 4 Stay Green or Premium 2 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. Plus, get up to 35% off select major appliances and save $50 on every $500 you spend on select LG appliances. Shop in-store or online today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/30. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details or qualifying items. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Wanakee Remodeling, we make everything old look new again.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
Express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Bottom of the 5th, we'll begin with Teoscar Hernandez against the left-hander Bailey Falter, still on the mound. Teoscar swings and fouls away strike one. The Dodgers lead the Pirates 5-2 in this series finale. Series on the line for these two teams. The 0-1 to Teoscar is upstairs and inside. Teo's 0 for 2 today. Trying to provide an encore for last night. He was 1 for 4, but that one hit was a big one. Falter yanks ball 2 inside. Teo jumps out of the way. 2-1 the count. Tie-breaking solo home run in the bottom of the 8th on Saturday night. En route to a Dodger win. The 2-1. Teoscar hits it high in the air, right center field. He is posing. He is watching it, and this ball's gonna go. Teo tees off and leads off the 5th with a solo blast. It's now 6-2 LA.
Like that ball did not want to come down. It just kept going and going and going.
Just right of center field for his 8th of the season, 402 feet, and the lead is 4.
As a reminder, Daniel's Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond, and your family jewelers since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
That's career home run 200 for Teo, and Freddie Freeman jumps on the first pitch, and he ropes it just foul of the right field line. That wasn't foul by much. But a milestone mash for Teoscar Hernandez. Now, you got to be strong to do what Teoscar just did.
Well, he just kept going.
He was confident off the bat. He was slow strutting out of the plate, posing with the bat. He knew he got it, and he did. The 0 to Freeman. Now Freddie sprays it to left center field. Drops in for a base hit. Back-to-back knocks for the Dodgers to kick off the 5th inning.
Well, for an offense that has been relatively quiet, you look at the recent road trip. They're starting to wake up, and that means the price of a ticket for pitchers opposing them is going to increase.
Action in the Pirate bullpen as Falter is approaching 80 pitches. Dodgers 6, Pirates 2, 1 on, nobody out in the 5th inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. The pitch. Taken for a strike. Edman is 0 for 2 today, but in the 1st inning, he reached on an error at third. Ball got by Brian Hayes, tried to catch it on his side, went into left field, and then Hayes made another error on the relay home. Edman swings through strike 2. So that made it a 3-2 game. Pages followed with an RBI base hit. 6 consecutive runs for the Dodgers. They lead by 4. Falter's 0-2 pitch. Misses high. And so now Tommy Edman's in a spot, Mo, where he's kind of going the other way. And I guess you can understand it given how hot he was, how much slugging he was doing the first month of the season. He's batting just $130 his last 6 games. And he watches strike 3 get called against him. That is a tough call to take. But that's kind of the way things have been going for Edman of late. Second strikeout of the game for Falter. That is the first out of the 5th.
And here comes a pitching change.
They're not going to let Andy Pages see Falter a 3rd time. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI single. Derek Shelton making a move. Freddie Freeman on first, 1 out in the 5th. 6-2 Dodgers. We'll be right back right after this break on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Breaking news, and this one for ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Nicholas, a right-hander, enters the game. This season, 3 2/3 innings, 5 strikeouts with 4 walks, and an ERA of 14.73. Opponents batting .294 against him. He's got to face Andy Pages with a runner on first, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. The Dodgers now lead 6-2. Right-hander sets. Here's the pitch. Pages swings and drives it to straightaway center field. Cruz going back. Cruz at the wall. It's gone! Have a series, Andy Pages. A 2-run shot to straightaway center field, his 5th of the season. And the Dodgers are on top 8-2.
Andy Pages in this series is 9 for 10. 9 for 10. And Daniel's Jewelers, a very proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond and your family jewelers since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
So the pitching change does not cool off Andy Pages. Second home run of this inning. Now an 8-2 game. The 0-1 to Max Muncy. On the ground right side, over from short is Kiner Falefa. He's up and throwing for the second out. Good play, the second base side of the bag. This pitching change for the Pirates was brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Two outs, nobody on. 8-2 LA. Kike at the plate. First pitch from Nicholas.
How about this number at Andy Paez? When this series began, Andy Paez batting ninth was hitting at 183. He's now at 272.
The 0-1.
But 9 for 10.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, again, it's just. We've seen Andy Paez in his young career have high highs and some low lows. This is a really high high for him right now. 9 for 10 with 4 extra base hits. 1-1. Kike's jammed. Fouls it over the net. Strike 2.
And for younger players, even when you're struggling, is it learning how to survive? Hanging in there, working. Understand is that, every at bat that you have, every pitch that is thrown to you is the opportunity to start the longest hitting streak you've ever had in your life.
The 1-2 pitch. Kike just gets a piece, dribbles foul toward Andy Paez, in fact, in the Dodger dugout. Dodgers 8, Pirates 2. Home runs from Teoscar Hernandez and Andy Paez. Another 1-2 pitch coming to Kike. It's upstairs. Count evens up. Hernandez is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored in today's game. Waiting on the 2-2 from Nicholas. That hooks outside. The count is now full. Austin Barnes is on deck. Should the inning continue? Caste, breeze picking up and cooling off a little bit as Kike swings and pulls a base hit in the left field. In the 6th hole beyond the outstretched arm of Kiner Falefa, so a 2-out base hit indeed does extend this 5th frame. Austin Barnes 0 for 2. Digs in, 2 out, Kike on first. The pitch. Look out, Barnes. He spins out of the way of a fastball at 96. That was up and in. Nicholas, the right-hander, straight up on the mound is 1-0. Barnes takes 97 down the middle, top the zone. 1-1. On the 1-1 pitch, Barnes keeps the bat on the shoulders as Nicholas misses outside.
A disorganized wave going down the right field line because the upper level is about 5 seconds behind the lower levels.
2-1 pitch come in. Barnes stays off that fastball, but it just catches the corner on the outside. Barnes didn't like it, but it looked to be a good call by DJ Rayburn. So it's 2-2. 8-2 Dodgers, bottom 5. 2 outs. Kike Hernandez takes a casual leadoff first. The pitch. Misses upstairs. This count is full as well. And you know who is on deck. Shohei Ohtani. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Shohei will have a shot. The Dodgers leading 8-2. 3 runs already in this 5th inning thanks to 2 home runs. Teoscar Hernandez leading off. Andy Pages with a 2-run blast. Shohei is 2 for 3, or excuse me, 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a run scored. The pitch. Tails downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Every single Dodger's gotten on base today. Nicholas with a 1-0 pitch. Big swing, big miss.
I'm just noticing another thing. Talking about the wave, which looks like it's been bothered by a rip current, but even the wave stops when Ohtani's batting. The guys say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going to watch Ohtani.
Smart play. The 1-1 pitch. It is down the chute. Fastball at 97, strike 2. Yeah, you can't film with your phones if you're doing the wave. That's going to be bad content. More Blair Witch Project than anything. 2 on, 2 out in the 5th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ohtani has to pull the back foot out of the way of a breaking ball. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and Ohtani strikes out swinging. Breaking ball that was down and inside off the plate, but he swung through it, so he struck out in back-to-back plate appearances. But the Dodgers get 2 home runs and 3 runs. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They leave a pair on base at the end of 5.
Breaking new ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy 1 window or patio door, get 1 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
With San Manuel. Find out more at Yamava.com.
Showing the video board, Teoscar Hernandez at the graphic, 200 career home runs. He hit 1 home run in the 5th. Andy Pages hit the 2nd. A crooked number, and now an 8-2 lead. Alex Vesia back on the mound facing Brian Reynolds. First pitch fastball. Strike 1 called. Fastball at just 90 miles per hour for Vesia. But he can work comfortably here with this 6-run lead. The 0-1. Slider downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodgers with 8 runs on 10 hits. They have 10 hits, Mo. They have just 5 swings and misses. 1-1. Slider down and inside.
Could take that all day long.
I mean, that's seeing the ball well. Nobody's seeing it better than Andy Pages, the first Dodger with at least 9 hits in a 3-game series since Mookie Betts did it in August of 2023 on the road in Cleveland. Vessia's 2-1. Foul back in the net. Count squares up 2-2. Remember that series in Cleveland for a couple reasons. One, Mookie's performance, and then two, the rain delays. The 2-2 to Reynolds. Chop foul. Another 2-2 pitch. Vesia just misses a little low with the slider. Full count. Payoff pitch. Strike three called. Dots a fastball in the outside corner at 92. I don't know what Reynolds is barking about. I mean, he's been slumping. And this is an extended war of words between Reynolds and DJ Rayburn. That had the corner, you know, but I can understand frustration does mount like that. One gone in the top of the sixth. 8-2 Dodgers. You now see Andrew McCutchen back up. First pitch slider misses well inside. 1-0. The pitch. And that's a much better slider. Lands on the inside corner. Evens the count 1-1. McCutchen is 2 for 2 today. Solo home run in the first. Leadoff base hit in the fourth, but he was stranded on the bases. Vessia's 1-1. Swung on and grounded through the left side. Mookie dove to his right, but couldn't bring it in. And Andrew McCutchen is 3 for 3.
There are times over McCutchen's career that he's made it look this easy in most every game that he played.
You know, hindsight obviously is what it is. We know that. But Andrew McCutchen is just one of those guys that probably should have never left Pittsburgh. It's cool that he's back in a Pirate uniform to finish his extended career. Dave Roberts comes out of the dugout. He calls down to the bullpen. Luis Garcia has been warming up, and he'll take the ball from Vesia. Oh, Alex Vesia is now talking with Dave Roberts. Still on the left side of the mound. Nothing controversial about that discussion. The 1-on, 1-out for Pittsburgh in the top of the sixth. The Dodgers leading by 6. We'll be back.
Attention high schoolers, let's collab this summer with free summer school at Primavera Online. We're offering summer sessions in June and July where students can catch up, get ahead, and have a great summer. Our summer courses are flexible, can be taken from anywhere, and are only 4 weeks long. Plus, there's 24/7 support from Luna, our friendly and helpful AI chatbot. Primavera is now enrolling free summer school for grades 9 to 12. Apply today at freesummerschool.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another, and don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation, but then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Protecting your family's financial future with life insurance is probably more affordable than you think. And with life insurance from State Farm, your agent can help you choose coverage options to fit your budget. Contact your local State Farm agent or visit statefarm.com to get started today.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's my...
CanGoToCollege.com.
Pittsburgh has McCutcheon on first base, one out, top of the sixth inning. The Dodgers lead 8-2 in the rubber game of the 3-game series at Dodger Stadium. Pinch hitter for Pittsburgh, the rookie Matt Gorski launches a first pitch strike. Gorski comes in for Enmanuel Valdez. Gorski debuted in Anaheim a few days ago and hit a home run on the very first AB that he had at the major league level. Swinging a foul ball back, quickly 0-2. He's the first Pirate to homer in his first career at bat since Starling Marte did it back in July of 2012. Garcia's ahead of him, 0-2. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball, tails outside. Barnes slides over to his right to block a ball in the dirt and keeps McCutcheon on first base. The pitch. Crack to right center field. Edman comes in and slides and makes the catch. Might have had some trouble reading that at first. There was a little bit of a hesitation in his route, but ultimately he makes the catch, so no harm, no foul. 2 gone.
Yeah, big swing and hit it off the handle a little bit. Hey, folks, another date as if they're not all special at Dodger Stadium. Well, how about Tuesday? Reason? Taco Tuesday, presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka. So enjoy delicious tacos and exciting baseball action. Boys in blue take on the Miami Marlins. So check it out. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Joey Bart takes a fastball inside, 1-0.
So Taco Tuesday with Tito's.
Like the alliterative nature of that sentence. More madness Monday. I'm going to stop. 8-2.
I doubt it.
You're right. 8-2 Dodgers, top of the sixth, 2 out, and a runner on first.
Some people laying bets down right now.
2 balls, no strikes to count on Bart. Here's the pitch. There's strike 1. Fastball caught the outside corner at 97.
Yeah, I'll see your Taco Tuesday and raise you one. Heavy on the Tito's, by the way.
Here's the pitch home. And Garcia squares the count, 2-2. Another heater. This one lands at the knee, splits the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. 97 with some arm side run down and in to get a whiff from Bart. And so the Dodgers staff has struck out 8 Pirates. 5.5 innings gone, and it's still an
Breaking news, and this never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern, Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern, King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
response 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Dodgers sent 8 to the plate in the 5th, and they now lead the Pirates 8-2. Mookie Betts, the lone Dodger, didn't come up that inning. He leads off the 6th, and he takes a fastball inside. Ball 1. Mookie's 1 for 2. Singleton scored in the 1st. And a sacrifice fly in the 2nd, then grounded out to 3rd in the 4th. 10 hits so far for the Dodgers. As Nicholas misses with the breaking ball, low and away. Falls behind Mookie, 2-1. Again, it's downstairs. 3-1 for Mookie.
And the bullpen has been able to come in and shut down the Pirates offense after Tyler Glasnow able to go just 1 inning.
Right shoulder discomfort knocked Glasnow out of another game. 3-1 Mookie swings and bounced it to the right side. Scooped up by Frazier. He throws on the run. On the money for the first out of the 6th. It is Chevy Truck Month. There's no better time to do what you do best than a Chevy Silverado. If you want to go shopping, go to SoCalChevy.com. And Chris Taylor pinch hitting here. Base is empty, 1 gone in the 6th inning. The Dodgers leading 8-2.
And some other guys breaking out of it offensively and hoping that Chris Taylor can also get on that bandwagon.
So Taylor takes over for Teo. Season CT batting .250. Inconsistent action for sure. Not many starts, usually coming in as a defensive substitution. Nicholas starts him off with strike 1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 1-1. Righty Nicholas sets and deals, and Taylor swings and misses, strike 2. First start, or the last start for Taylor, would have been nearly 2 weeks ago, April 15th against the Rockies. His last game was the 18th on the road in Texas. Nicholas misses with the breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Taylor. Nicholas fires. Taylor swings and hits it to left field. That's for a base hit.
Okay, welcome to the bandwagon. Guys starting to hit. Might as well join the club.
First baseman,
Taylor aboard after the 1-out single. Freddie Freeman comes up with a runner on. 8-2 Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th. Nicholas out of the stretch. Swinging a foul ball to our left. Every Dodger, again, has gotten on base, including CT, who just reached on a pinch hit single. Freddie is 2 for 3. Takes a good cut at a fastball at 96, but he couldn't do damage with it. Put it in the net foul.
And just looking at Freeman's reaction, he'd like to have that pitch back again.
He's licking his chops. Now looking up in an 0-2 hole. Here's the pitch. And Freddie sends a fly ball to left field. Tommy Pham will run over and make the catch. Out number 2.
You know, that reaction by Freeman, I think overall in normal games, there may be one pitch during the game as a hitter to say, aha, one. And if you don't do something with it, it's like someone else blew the candles out on your birthday cake.
It just eats you up.
Yeah,
it crushes
does.
you.
But you don't get a whole lot of pitches where you go, aha.
I mean, one a game. Like, that's not one an AB or plate appearance. First pitch to Tommy Edman, batting from the left side now against the righty Nicholas. Misses arm side. 1-0. Dodgers 8, Pirates 2. Taylor takes his lead off first base. 2 outs in the 6th. 1-0. Misses a hair low. Good take by Tommy. Back-to-back games for the Dodgers with 11 hits. Matches a season high. Why don't you just set a new season high, Tommy? Can't do it there. That fastball is low and inside. 3-0. Tommy Edman has been cold at the plate the last week. The opposite of Andy Pages, who is scalding hot. He's on deck. 3-0. Tommy takes upstairs a 4-pitch walk. And so that'll bring Andy Pages to the plate. And
why you swinging the bat? They'd be better off just walking him.
You're half kidding maybe, but if you're Pittsburgh, he's 3 for 3 today. Homered his last time up. 9 for 10 in the series. 8 games against the Pirates. Andy Pages is batting .609. First pitch swung on and fouled away on the right side. 0-1. Pitch. Fastball away at 98. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 6-run lead for LA. Ahead of Pittsburgh 8-2. Two on, 2 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's low and away. Missed with the fastball. Advantage Pages 2-1. Taylor on second, Edman on first. The pitch. Pages holds the trigger. Breaking ball lands on the outer third. 2-2. Pages nods in agreement. He's seeing the ball well, so he knows where that one landed. Probably the size of a beach ball right now for Andy. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball foul on the third base side.
When you're hot, it seems like it's 3 hours between each at bat. When you're in a slump, it seems like, oh, it's my turn again.
I mean, he's boosted his average from 183 to 272 in one series. The deuce is wild. The 2-2 pitch. Foul back in the net. Fastball at 96 down the middle. Pages steps out, adjusts his batting gloves, plants his back right foot and his left elbow guard. Taps the plate once, twirls the bat 3 times, and time is called.
So Gloria out in center field, starting to get a workout. And Wynn going from left to right.
Routine restarts for Pages. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look out, upstairs and in with the breaking ball. This count has run full. The next pitch from Nicholas will be the 8th to Pages. Runners go. Swing and a foul ball straight back. 96 up and in. And Andy got a piece. Max Muncy was on deck, picks it up and gives it over to Hoffy.
That was a tough pitch even to foul off. That was right at the top of the strike zone, maybe a little bit higher.
Another payoff pitch. Pages rips it through the left side. Andy Pages is a man on fire. 10 for 11 in this series. He owns Pittsburgh. Taylor scores. It's now 9-2.
Well, he is so hot, it may seem to him 4 hours in between at-bats. That's good. That's the feeling that you have. When you're red hot, you can't get up there fast enough. And when you're stone cold in a slump, it's like, what? Wasn't I just up there like 3 minutes ago?
He's going good. He's eating good right now. Andy Pages 4 for 4. First and third for Max Muncy. Nicholas misses with ball 1. The lead is 7 here with 2 gone in the 6th. Here's the pitch. And Muncy swats it foul. 1-1.
By the way, Pages is now hitting at 280.
It can change that quickly in
well,
both directions in this game.
It's
right?
early in the season, but
Muncy has to shoot out of the way of a fastball down and in at 97. 2 balls, 1 strike.
But from 183 to 280 in 2 games plus 6 innings of this one.
First and third, 2 gone. The 2-1 pitch. Tails up and away. 3-1 for Muncy. Three-one pitch. Muncy swings and misses on a fastball at 95. Full count.
That's a swing we haven't seen much of in the last couple of days. That's the long one. He's been rather short and quick.
Payoff pitch. Max swings and pops it up, but it's going to drift back and get over the net just beyond the reach of Bart and Hayes. And that little well to the right of the Dodger dugout in front of our friend Kirsten Watson, where she's stationed. 9-2 Dodgers. They've added a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Andy Pages is 4 for 4. He's driven in 4. Another 3-2 coming to Max Muncy. And he tosses the bat with ball 4 just missing outside. That means another pitching change for the Pirates. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Kike Hernandez will have to do some studying on the iPad. Come right back to Dodger Stadium on the Dodgers Audio Network.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Breaking news coming in from Bet3 Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market games a week live on any device, plus 24/7 access to MLB Network's award-winning shows, including live game look-ins and exclusive player interviews. And hear live radio play-by-play from all 30 clubs with MLB at Bat. Enjoy the home of baseball from virtually anywhere. Plans start as low as $5.99 per month. Sign up now at MLBnetwork.com/stream. Available in the U.S. only. Blackout restriction applies. Visit MLB.com/subscribe for full terms and conditions.
6. The Dodgers have scored 1 in this frame, thanks to Andy Pages' latest hit. There's a lot to choose from in this series. He's got 10. Kike Hernandez grabs the bat. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, and a run scored.
76th time in his career he's come up with bases loaded. He's hitting .253 as a pair of grand slams.
First pitch from Holderman. It is a breaker low, ball 1. Pages has tied a career high with 4 hits. He's on second. Edmonds on third. Muncy on first. 9-2 the score. The pitch. Kike swings in, grounds it to short. Scooped up by Connor Fleff. Goes to second. Wide throw, but Frazier kept the foot on the bag to get the final out. The Dodgers get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave them loaded.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy 1 window or patio door, get 1 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern, Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern, King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90, exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
There are 2 types of golfers, those that can hit solid golf shots wearing sunglasses and those that wish they could. Shaden Precision Eyewear is all about better vision and better golf. If you're lacking confidence to wear sunglasses while hitting golf shots, go to SeeBetterPlayBetter.com and learn why so many tour players and their caddies have switched to the Shaden brand. Use the code SPRING to get 20% off and a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's SeeBetterPlayBetter.com and the code SPRING to see the golf course like you've never seen it before.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Dodgers baseball continues.
Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com. Now going to see the Dodger debut for the right-hander Yoendrys Gomez. And here it's a 9-2 lead in the 7th. First pitch, fastball up and away at 92, ball 1 to Ke'Bryan Hayes. The Dodgers claimed Gomez from the New York Yankees after he was DFA'd last Tuesday. 6 games for New York, 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA. And Hayes greets him with an opposite field base hit to right field, picked up by Andy Pages. He gets it back in, and Hayes will hold on first.
Yeah, some defensive changes. Chris Taylor stays at a game. He goes to left field. As you mentioned, Pages now is in right. Miguel Rojas is playing at second base, and Kike Hernandez moves from second to first.
With the left-handed hitting Adam Frazier. 1-0, nobody out in the 7th. Breaking ball down and in, 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt, ball 2. And don't love the body language from Gomez. He just doesn't. He seems frustrated. He's only thrown 4 pitches. Frazier's 0 for 2. He's in front of the count 2-0. Hayes, casual lead off first base. Here's the pitch from Gomez. There's a strike. Fastball at 93. It's been all about the Dodger bats today and Ben Kasparius. Gomez with a 2-1 pitch. There's strike 2. Fastball again at 93. That one down the middle. Tyler Glasnow left the game after 1 inning of work. Gave up back-to-back solo home runs with 2 outs in that inning through 17 pitches, and was in some discomfort warming up for the second. So he was pulled with right shoulder discomfort. Gomez goes back to the breaker, and again he can't land it. Spiked in front of the plate. Now the count is full.
You know something we're not hearing anything about? Thank goodness. Torpedo bats. Oh, it was the rave. Are they legal? Are they not legal? Rule 3.02.
You brought it up, Mo.
Yes. Yeah.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball. A shallow right. Pages racing in. It's going to drop. That is a bloop base hit that had a parachute, but just landed between Edman and Pages. So it's back-to-back singles for Pittsburgh to open the 7th inning, and the Dodgers are ahead 9-2 and in cruise control, but you do not want to give the team life.
Nope. And I brought it up because it is 9-2.
That's
but that was the deal. Oh, it's going to change baseball. No, it's not. All you're doing is moving the barrel of the bat a little bit closer to hands. Well, if you're getting jammed a lot, okay, fine.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch. Breaking ball. There's one that he can land at the knees. Strike 1.
And I said at the time, I said, okay, physically, you're moving the barrel of the bat a little bit closer to the hands, and then you're narrowing the end of the bat. You've got a different weight distribution. But I thought it was more of a mental placebo than anything else.
1 pitch. Pham. It's in the air to right center field. Edman over to his left. Makes the catch. Hayes will tag from second. Head to third. Cutoff man is hit. Rojas at second base. It'll be first and third for Kiner Falefa.
And a lot of guys were ordering the bats around baseball. Well, I want to try it. I want to do this. It was the Yankees initially that did some studies, and okay, physicists get involved. Okay, I respect that. I know a couple of Dodgers ordered it. Max Muncy, in fact, used it in a game, and he finally abandoned the torpedo bat, went to his own bat in the first at bat, using his own bat again, doubled.
Said it just fell off to him. First and third, 1 out. First pitch fastball is upstairs from Gomez. 1-0 on Kiner Falefa. The shortstop singled his last time up and stole second base. He struck out in the third. The pitch. Swinging a foul ball back into the net. Gomez out of the stretch. The 1-1. Fastball low and away. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch home is in the dirt. Blocked by Austin Barnes. 3-1. No injuries. Gomez.
Well, you just can't leave the door open right here.
25-year-old from Venezuela. First appearance as a Dodger. The 3-1 pitch to the number 9 hitter, Kiner Falefa. Fastball down the middle at 94. Fills the count. Hayes on third. He's got an 8-game hitting streak thanks to his leadoff base hit here in the 7th. Frazier on first as well. 1 out, 9-2 the Dodgers ahead. The pitch, crack, buzz the tower by Gomez, fielded by Rojas, gets it to Betts, and there's the turn for 2. 4-6-3. Gomez was in trouble until he wasn't. Decently struck ground ball to the right side of second base. Underhand toss from Rojas. Mookie cut the bag, threw on the run, on the money. So we stretch at Dodger Stadium. They maintain a 9-2 lead.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom-crafted, made-to-order, and professionally installed. Energy-efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low-maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is Texas Leaguer. Do you know what it means? Texas Leaguer, a bloop that falls.
Bottom of the seventh brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Austin Barnes will lead the way. And he takes first pitch ball from Colin Holderman. Dodgers 9, Pittsburgh 2. As we crawl toward the finish line in this rubber game for the Dodgers against Pittsburgh. Pitch. Barnes swings and rolls it to short. Kind of for left up. Scoop it off the dirt. Shuffle and throw. One away.
Well, it's going to be Mookie Betts' bobblehead night when May 13th against the A's. There's 40,000 fans in attendance are going to take home a Mookie Betts bobblehead presented by Security Benefit. Come out and join us. For information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Bases clear, one gone in the seventh. Dodgers leading by 7. Shohei Ohtani back to the plate.
Bomb.
Holderman's first offering is down and inside. Shohei jumps from ball one. Ohtani is 1 for 3, doubled in the second, struck out in the fourth and fifth. All that followed a walk leading off the first. The 1-0 pitch. This ball is rolled to the right side. Frazier dives, can't get it. Base hit squeaks through into right field. So Ohtani with his second hit of the game now has 5 hits the last 2 days. Mookie Betts with 1 on and 1 out in the seventh. Takes the first pitch. Good sinker from Holderman at 97. Gets the inside corner for a strike. Betts 1 for 3 with a sac fly. It's his 12th RBI of the season. He's batting just .234 though. Ground ball to short. Kind of for left. The backhand shuffle over to second. And there's the turn. 6-4-3. And the Dodgers' 7th inning comes to an end in a blink. But they still lead comfortably 9-2 as this series finale shifts to the 8th inning.
AM 570 live on DAZN worldwide. May 2nd and 3rd. Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern. Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern. King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd. A knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Looking for a rewarding career where you can make a difference? Sierra Vista Unified School District is hiring. As an A-rated pre-K through 12th grade district, we've been proudly serving our community for over 60 years, and we want you to be a part of our team. From teaching to support staff, every role helps shape the future of our students. Competitive pay, great benefits, and a supportive work environment. Because when you succeed, our students do too. Join us today. Apply now at svusd68.org/careers. Sierra Vista Unified, where your career makes an impact.
There are two types of golfers, those that can hit solid golf shots wearing sunglasses and those that wish they could. Shadin Precision Eyewear is all about better vision and better golf. If you're lacking confidence to wear sunglasses while hitting golf shots, go to SeeBetterPlayBetter.com and learn why so many tour players and their caddies have switched to the Shadin brand. Use the code SPRING to get 20% off and a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's SeeBetterPlayBetter.com and the code SPRING to see the golf course like you've never seen it before.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
Just bring some hardware back for that organization. Like I said, it's not, it's individual award, but definitely can't do this without my teammates, my coach.
9-2 Dodgers, top of the 8th, top of the order for the Pirates. O'Neill Cruz against Yoendrys Gomez. First pitch. Fastball off the plate outside, but called a strike. And now O'Neill Cruz is just kind of tilting his head, staring over there. He sent a message without saying anything to DJ Rayburn. Didn't like that strike one call. As much as I did, certainly. Gomez misses with the breaking ball, 1-1. What was your go-to move to show or voice your displeasure with a call?
It depended upon who the umpire was, to be honest with you. Some guys had short fuses.
Swinging a foul ball back, 1-2.
Yeah. I asked once Bruce Fleming. I said, Bruce, that has not been a strike all day. And he said, shut up and get back in there and hit. And he used another word. And I said, and now you're going to use an expletive on me?
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Gomez drops the hammer to get Cruz in his first Dodger strikeout.
So Bruce then says to me, I said, get back into the blankety blank box and hit. And I went, no, wait a minute. If I'd said that to you, I'd be kicked out of the game. He goes, you're out of the game anyway. And I got so mad that I said, that was really bad form. I said, if you're going to throw me out, at least do it like a major league umpire. And I threw him out of the game.
Atta baby Mo.
But I was the one that had to leave. He stayed.
Ball one down and in.
And
on
when
Reynolds.
I see Bruce, we still laugh about that because he had to put his mask back on because he started laughing. And I said, that was really bad form.
That's a good form out of you. I love that. 9-2 Dodgers, bases empty, 1 out in the 8th.
And I did not get fined, by the way, by Major League Golf.
That's the most important thing right there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Reynolds.
Because they saw that he executed really bad technique.
You got to work on your ejection form.
Yeah. Send him down in the minors.
A 1-1 pitch. Chop foul, 1-2. All right, Mo. Our MVP, the producer and engineer, the magician himself, the encyclopedia, Dwayne McDonald, he has handed me a promo card.
Yes.
Can you? It's 9-2,
right,
and it's April against the Pirates. Can you just do me a solid and help me out with it one time?
One time.
One time. I won't. I'm begging for it. I've been folks. If you've been listening on the radio all season long, you know what I've been trying to do with Rick Monday, and he has not helped me once.
Yeah,
we're going to change that.
Who's reading the card?
I'm going to read the card.
Okay,
you're going to hop in.
Read all of it.
The 1-2/foul. The top of the 8th inning is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and.
You don't have to point. I can see it. I've experienced it. Good times.
Yeah! Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, celebrating 20 years.
It's amazing. They always know where you are. Just not more than 90 minutes.
Don't need GPS. Morongo knows.
No. If you're lost, call Morongo.
Thanks, Mo. Made my day. /season.
A better day than that.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Gomez to open this 8th inning. And Mo, okay, so he comes out of the gates in the 7th, gives up back-to-back base hits, fly out from fan, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. And he looks uncomfortable. He looks nervous. This is his Dodger debut in Dodger Stadium. Then he gets that ground ball double play, and now he seems to have settled in.
Yep. I'm going to mention a name, Mark Pryor, pitching coach.
First pitch, strike.
But you're right. It looked like he was, kind of backing himself into a wall. He gets the ground ball double play on a 3-1 pitch, we might add. And then he comes back, and the next inning he strikes out each of the first 2 batters that he's faced. This game is very physical. There's no question about it, but it's also mental. And the frame of mind that you're in will help you.
The 0-1 pitch to McCutchen. Swing and a shot to left field. Taylor on the run toward the corner. This ball will one hop off the base of the wall. Fielded quickly by Taylor. He gets it back in, and McCutchen has to hold it first. I mean, that was perfectly played by Chris Taylor in left. And yes, McCutchen, long in the tooth. The Pirates need base runners, so perhaps not trying to stretch it. But I wonder if he thought he clipped it off the bat, and I didn't get a good read on his reaction.
Or if he thought it was going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. It's one of the longer singles that he'll have in his career.
Right. I mean, that was right off the very base of the wall. It was close in that left field corner. So a 2-out single in the 8th. Still 9-2 LA. Ball one thrown to Matt Gorski, the rookie who pinch hit for Valdez in the 6th. He flew out to center. Strike one. Levels out the count. '30th pitch of the game for Gomez. 1-1. Gorski swings and cues it off the end of the bat to first. Kike will field it and step on the bag all by himself. So after back-to-back Ks and a 2-out single, Gomez works out of the 8th inning. In the middle of it, it's 9-2 Dodgers.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern, Garcia returns in a history-making Times Square takeover. 24 hours later, Saturday from 7 p.m. Eastern, King Canelo faces undefeated Skull for the undisputed crown. May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Pick one or go all in for only $90, exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Wanakee Remodeling, we make everything old look new again.
Breaking news coming in from...
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
On your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey.
Top of the 9, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? Call 1-877 Cars for Kids now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. And that's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 3 more outs to get for the Dodgers in the top of the 9th. New entries, Gomez will take the ball for this inning. His first pitch is grounded foul on the third base side. Strike one on Joey Bart. 5, 6, and 7 on the schedule for the Pirates. Gomez now north of 30 pitches, 31 to be exact, in his Dodger debut. The 0-1. Bart stares at a fastball off the plate called strike 2. He can't believe it. That was 6 inches wide. If you're looking for a mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice, it's going to take something crazy for that to happen here in the 9th inning. The Dodgers up by 7. Gomez deals and misses low. 1-2 on Bart. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Chop foul. Into the Dodger dugout. No change in the count. 1-2. Fouled away on the right field side. It's a 7-run lead. If Gomez can get the last 3 outs here and the score holds, it would be the largest margin of victory for the Dodgers this year.
And the odd part, It would still be a come from behind, the 11th
That's
of the season.
Lest we forget. 1-2. Tails outside. Count squares up. In the first inning, Tyler Glasnow got the first 2 outs, but then Andrew McCutchen and Emmanuel Valdez hit back-to-back home runs, so it was 2-0 in a flash. But then the Dodgers scored 4 in the bottom half of the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out 1 for Yoendrys Gomez. It's the 11th strikeout. All of them belong to the Dodger bullpen because Tyler Glasnow left before the second inning with right shoulder discomfort. We'll see what Dave Roberts and the Dodgers have to say about that once this game ends. Fingers crossed. And it was just an extra precaution, but right shoulder discomfort certainly doesn't give you the warm and fuzzies. Ball 1 to Cabrian Hayes. 1 out, nobody on in the ninth.
No, and especially as fast as it has, it's going to be interesting to find out if the Dodgers were aware of any situation after the first inning.
1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. So the bullpen has carried the freight. The offense gave them plenty of support. Hayes fouls one away on the right side. Falls behind Gomez 1-2. 9 runs on 14 hits.
And we've been talking about it on the pregame show, talked about it on the postgame show last night. The bullpen the last 6 games will now have covered 29 and 2/3 innings. That's a heavy workload.
1-2 pitch hit in the air, right field side. Kike going back from first in foul ground on the warning track. He squeezes out number 2. It's a 9-2 game, and the Pirates are down to their last out. Dodgers 1 out from a series victory. Tomorrow a 3-game set against the Marlins will commence. Starting pitching matchup in the series opener. Dustin May for the Dodgers, Edward Cabrera for Miami. Old friend Clayton McCullough comes back to L.A. Dodgers former first base coach, now the Marlins first-year manager. Ball 1 downstairs on Adam Frazier. The pitch. Check swing, but a fastball gets the top of the zone for a strike. (9-2) Dodgers, 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 inside and gets between Frazier and Barnes. Skips all the way to the backstop. Ricochets back out toward first base. 2-1. Ben Kasparis, 3 2/3 innings. He threw 54 pitches. Yoendrys Gomez about to throw pitch 45. Swung on and fouled back. 2-2. The Dodgers are a strike away. The ravine rises. The 2-2 pitch from Gomez. Hit in the air, right center field. That's going to drop and continue this ball game. Little looping base hit from Adam Frazier, his second hit of the ball game. And so Gomez will have to try again against Tommy Pham. Pitch. Pham takes a fastball away. Strike 1. See our man David Vassay down next to the Dodger dugout, waiting to grab his post-game interview. An Avian Dodgers clubhouse show. Runner goes. Frazier takes second because the Dodgers are indifferent to it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 out, 9-2 Dodgers. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And once again, the Dodgers need just 1 more strike. And once again, Dodger Stadium gets to its feet. The 50th pitch from Yoendrys Gomez. A 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's a series win for LA. 9-2 the final. The Dodgers ride a season high 14 hits. And an excellent effort from the Dodger bullpen, including a 3-out save from Yoendrys Gomez.
All right, chat. So the Dodgers get the win. They take the 3-game series from the Pirates. And tomorrow they start a 3-game set against Clayton McCullough and the Miami Marlins. And I'll be here for all the action. But thank you for joining us today here on the channel. I hope everybody has a great rest of your Sunday. Yes, I will be, well, no, I won't be doing the Kings game for legal reasons. And I won't get into it. I've already got into it before. But my days doing Kings games are likely over. I will probably watch the game and probably play a little Call of Duty or MLB The Show over on Twitch. And comment on the Kings game as I'm playing. But other than that, no is the answer. But thank you all so much for hanging out today. Weird streams, y'all. We have a lame one in game 1, and then a big one yesterday, and then kind of a lame one today too. It's not even going to hit 2,500 views. We did get 105 likes. But the Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Take the series against the Pirates. And it looks like we're still going to be in second. Looks like we're still going to be in second. Good night, Johnny. We'll see you all tomorrow, though. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the members and the mods and the subscribers, the V-Homies, the Berserkers. Again, happy birthday, General Thor. But for now, Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air. Have a good day, everybody.